Oh, hello, Nuco. Right, welcome everybody. We are here today at the GPL Grand Prestige League, which is the Sprint World Tour Season 5 Catalonia GP with no chicane. So we're here with a 32 lap race with 15 minutes of qualifying. So qualifying has just literally started now. Nice to see you, Dodge King. Thank you very much. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So yes, welcome back. Practice is being done already, and we are already started in the 15 minutes of qualifying. So let's just have a look. Hi Keckwood, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you, thank you very much. Just going to go from top to bottom and have a quick look at everybody here. So we got Ducky Dono is back in the Red Bull Adidas team. We've got Malabar Racing also in the Red Bull Adidas team. So there's the two teammates, Ducky Dono from Netherlands and Malabar Racing from Italy. There's your two teammates. They are just currently on their outlap. So we'll soon get some lap times in, let them get their tyres warmed up, get up to speed with the track. So there's no chicane here at Barcelona today, and there's 32 laps with 15 minutes of qualifying. So here is BP from France in the Mercedes. BP was doing really well last round. I think he finished second in the end, but he was leading the race for majority of it and just slipped away. But I'm sure he's back here today with a vengeance. So we've got Exo CBD. I think that's a Mexican flag. Don't count me on it. Not great with my flags, but I think that is a Mexican flag. Someone will tell me otherwise. BP is strong here. Right, okay, so I've had the word out that BP is one of the hot favourites here to win this race today, but we shall see. Wait for the lap times to come in. As you can see, Exo Autora has already got a 118.4. Moving on to Exo JD Killswitch from America. Just trying to see the team. See if we can see what team he is in. I'm still learning my teams, so I'm sure Keckwood could let me know what team is which. Exo CBD we've already just looked at. So let's move on to HRT Chem Azure from America also. Exo Shoesy is back from Canada. Shoesley. Damon from America is back in the Mercedes. Okay, so BP has got the fastest lap so far with a 118. Can anybody hear my voice live on the stream just before we carry on? I haven't heard myself yet on my stream. And I can now, so that's brilliant. Excellent, good time in there, so at least I know it's all working fine. So Ducky Dono is putting a lap time pretty damn close to BP so far. Only 1/10 behind. Altoro's got a good lap in with 2 tenths behind So the lap times are coming in pretty close to each other, within half a second so far. We've got HCR Anthony is in from America, and XOB23 from America. That's good to hear. The voice is all working well. That's excellent. I've finally managed to, I believe, sort out my settings, so we've got a bit of race engine noise today, and myself not being too loud or too quiet. So far so good. BP is now in the 17s. Now we seem to got some music in the background. That's not what I asked for, so let me just quickly adjust that. Wonder if... Let me just double check if I can hear the music and... Just double check if I can hear the music. Yes. Seems like I suddenly had some music coming on in the background here, so I just need to adjust that. CBD is a reserve, will be very interesting. Okay, right, so we'll have a good look out for XOCBD. He is fast too, right? Okay, so that's a name I haven't heard of, so it'll be interesting on my end as well. So we're in the 17s now with BP from France, putting in the fastest lap so far. Anthony has just come in with a 118 low. LVO Tricks is in the house. Nice to see you, LVO Tricks. Just doing a bit of commentary for these guys. Yes, somehow, some way they picked me. So I always do my best. Just trying to keep up with all the information. So say Keck is alive and well. Brilliant. So during the qualifying here, we won't do too much talking, just wait for any faster laps to come on in. So BP looks like he's absolutely flying ahead of second best so far, nearly 8 tenths up on Ducky Dono. So CBD is the new guy that's stepping in, and we've been told he's very fast. There's one to look out for, so that will be interesting. Doesn't look like we've got Exo Ghosted in here today, which was last round's winner. But BP finished second place and could have had the win, but just slightly dropped off at the end, unfortunately. But he's in here today to win this round, round 3. Of Series 5 of the Grand Prestige League. SWT, second tier Super Formula Elite League Racing. BP French power, yes. There's always super fast people from different nations, that's for sure. And there's also racers from different nations that don't like to play nicely either. But these guys are elite drivers. And we have 32 laps here today. Qualifying probably not far from finishing off, so BP is still leading the charge. Ducky Dono second fastest lap, and Exo Ortura from Netherlands third on the grid so far. Peppergar. Stop giving your second name out, LVO Tricks. I thought that was a secret. I thought that was your secret account. that you come in and do your off-time racing. Don't forget, the guys, to smash that like button. That would be much appreciated. I do my best here. This is all free of charge, just to help these guys out and make their league racing a little bit more interesting, hopefully, with someone commentating on the side. So I am learning on the trade, doing my best, learning these guys, teammates, who's the fastest. So as rounds go by in both divisions, hopefully we shall improve. Bit more knowledge for myself. So HRC Anthony wasn't in on the second round. I didn't see him, so we'll be intrigued to see how this guy fares against some of these guys. Elvio, it's like that to water with you, mate. It's been 4 years since you raced properly in these super formulas, and I'm sure it would take you about 5 laps and you'll be right up to speed. You are not pulling anybody's leg. So there's Damon from America. He done pretty well in round 2, from what I recall. So we're just gonna have a look at cockpit view from Damon, just for a few minutes, few corners. So yes, looking from the round 2 results, where Ghosted is not in here today. He picked up a massive whopping 37 points for winning the race, but he's not here today. But BP did finish second, so he will be looking out for P1 today. Ducky Dono was in P3, so he was definitely one of the fast guys, and Damon, who we are with, finished in P4. So BP, Duck and Dono and Damon were the fastest ones on track from round 2. And they will be looking to improve and gain as many points as possible on this round. Qualifying must be coming to an end shortly. BP is still on pole position with a 117.4. Ducky Dono still in pole 2, position 2, second on the grid, however you want to say it. And Exo CBD has now got the 3rd fastest lap. Would be nice to see you back in something like this one day, LVO Tricks. Finding the time, I suppose. So Exo Altura is now up into position 4 on the grid. Only 4 temps off. There's only a little bit in it. As you can see, using their overtake button as much as they can whilst during qualifying. In the high caliber livery, as you can see. Ducky Dono in the Red Bull Adidas Racing team, who is teammates with Malabar Racing from Italy. There's the two Red Bull Adidas Racing teams, Malabar Racing and Ducky Dono. And it looks like qualifying has just ended, so we will look at the qualifying results momentarily once the qualifying racing time is up. Ah, that's not good, Elvia, that is not good, mate. So it takes a lot out of you the older you get, which is a big shame, because you are just a racer. You are naturally gifted racer, and if conditions medically are affecting you, the older that you get, that's not good, mate. That's not good to hear. Hope you find a happy medium and be able to continue some sort of racing. So there is the qualifying result. So we got BP from France with the fastest lap with a 1:17.2. P2 EXO CBD with a 1:17.8. Ducky Dono from Netherlands with a 1:18 flat. We've got EXO Autoro in P4 with a 1:18.3. EXO Schusley from Canada in P5 with a 1:18.4. In P6, HCR Anthony with a 1:18.4. P7, EXO B23 with a 1:18.5. Malabar Racing from Italy with a 1:18.5. P9, Damon from America with a 1:18.8. P10, EXO JD Killswitch with a 1:18.9. And P11, HRT Kem Azura with a 1:19.1, all from America, the last three there. So race will be starting momentarily. The required tyre type change are racing mediums, so you must use medium tyres at some point. There's no overtake before lap 3, or no overtake button, which is the boost button, until lap 3. So going green, race looks like it's going to be starting in the next 10 seconds. So softs and mediums are required. Let's get on track with the race. Okay, so race is just about to start. We've got BP leading the charge in P1 with EXO CBD. Lights are going. And lights are out. Let's go. So CBD gets a great start. He's straight into P1 already. BP's down to B2. Ducky Dono looks like he's trying to take the outside line of BP. Looks nice and clean so far. Damo's now up into 6th position. Autoro is in P3. Ducky Dono's dropped down to P4 now. Malabar Racing is up to P5. Oh, there's contact there, Malabar Racing and Damon side by side, just rubbing races. I need to lower the replay volume. Yes, I do indeed. I was trying to do that a minute ago. Maybe I'll have to exit to do it. Won't be a second. Right, let's go back to the menu quickly. Lower the BP rating. Sorry about this, guys. Thought I did remove it. Where's the blimmin' sound? There we go. Replay music, right, okay. Replay music. It was all off and then it just came straight back on, so do apologise. Replay music. Should be that one. What is happening here? I have no idea what's just happened. What has happened? It looks like the lobby has just completely bugged out here. So it looks like it's going to start again, which is semi-lucky for me due to the fact that I have sound issues, replan of sounds. I think that's all gone now, but looks like the race is going to be restarting. These lobbies seem to be pretty buggy at the moment. There's a chap in our pixel. I don't think he is supposed to be in here racing. Oof. So are we all in pits here? This is not quite sure what's going on here, so bear with the team. They're just loading up the races again. Right, so there's a red flag due to Malabar. Must have been an incident where two cars came together on lap 1 and race was semi-destroyed. So I missed that, unfortunately, but red flag is out and they will be restarting the race. So bear with us. Right, so yes, you won't be able to, Alvio, you can tell us whether the sound is still on when the race starts again. I can't hear at my end. I don't know why that suddenly came on. I thought I had it all turned off. In for the grid, so looks like everybody is green ticking and probably ready to start this race again. So it was quite different. BP obviously starting in P1 and was quickly overtaken by Exo CBD, straight into P1 CBD. So it was a great start from him. Let's see if he can do that again. He had an excellent launch. Unfortunately, the race got red flagged, and it looks like he's going to have to do it all over again. But it was a brilliant launch from CBD straight into P1. Right, so they're just sorting out the positions, the starting grid, making sure everybody is in their correct order from qualifying results. We have two stewards in here today, so we've got Nuko from France and Lugion from Norway, which both are in the top tier league, the GPL league from last week that you might have seen on the channel. They're in here today, being the stewards and sorting out any mess that's been going on. So Just sorting out the starting grid up again here. I did have the camera on, did I? Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, I did see, actually I even mentioned it, didn't I? Malabar Racing and I think it was Damien, side by side. I just saw a little pushing and shoving. I didn't think it came straight to an end. I quickly went to sort out my race sound background music that was going on, which I didn't ask for. Probably just missed the final bit. Saw the start of the incident. So hopefully when we restart this race we can get it off to a good start and keep the racing as clean as possible. Okay, all right. I was trying to look at too many things at once. So I must have been looking right at the screen and not realizing what was going on due to the fact that I had other things on my brain at the same time. 6:35 ago, roundabout. You have to come into our races tonight, Elvio. Come and pop in Pepgar again. We'll probably be doing some different tracks again, but GR3, maybe one make vehicles again, which we've been doing, which has made it nice close racing, full BOP. So come on in, show your face. Would be good. It was good to see you the other day. Right, so looks like races starting again. And it now looks like all my sounds are off, which is fantastic. So I've turned something else. I've turned the racing noises off now, so it looks like CBD has got himself an excellent start again. I'll turn these sounds back on. Yeah, I'll turn that back on in a minute, but this race is just starting here. So BP is down to P2 now, with Ducky Dono actually up in the P2. BP has dropped 2 places in the first couple of corners here, so XOCBD has done fantastic. Great launch again, and he is off and clear already, as you can see, 1.7 seconds clear of Ducky Dono. BP has dropped. Oh, there's another 2 races side by side here, and someone has just gone off there. It looks like Exo Autoro has run out of room there, and he's been hampered off the track there slightly. Not 100% sure. BP is on mediums, right, I've got you. So the racing compounds have caused him to get a slower start than the 2 up front here. The CBD on soft tyres, as you can see. Ducky Dono didn't have too much of a problem on mediums there. We've got 3 side by side here. We've got Exo Shoesley now up in the P4 and JD Killswitch with BP down to P6 now in the medium tyres. Gone slightly wide there. He's going to have dirty tyres coming into the next corner. Damien has just made a move on BP as well, taking him up into P6 there, so great overtake there from Damien. But BP's not giving up. He's now taken that spot again into P6. Wasn't in the mood to lose any more positions there, so he's going to have to get his act together here. Managed to pull away from Damien now. HRT Ken Ozuri in P8. Anthony down to P9 with a penalty, and also in P10. Right, so whilst that is going on, I need to turn these sounds back on. But the medium tyres might take a bit to come alive. Right, yes, okay. Let me just sort my sound out here, because I keep mucking around with it, and I don't know why this is playing, causing me issues. That sounds a bit better to me. Right, here we go. We're back. Okay, right, so XOCBD from P2 straight up to P1, and he's pulled away 4.2 seconds already. So, great start from CBD. I was warned that he's very fast. He's a new guy that's filling in, and he was one to watch, so he's got a great launch straight into P1, being chased down now by Ducky Dono. In P3, as you can see, XOB23 on soft tyres, with Ducky Dono on mediums. B23 is in a great position here at the moment in Ducky Dono's tow. JD Kill Switch is in 4th position, Shusley in 5th, BP is in P6 at this current time, with Damien not too far behind. There's BP and Mercedes, didn't get the greatest launch, dropped back 3 or 4 positions there, so he's on a mission now. He's in medium tyres, so once he's got them warmed up, hopefully he'll be able to start pushing his way back up the grid. He was round 2's, he finished 2nd place at Spa in round 2, so he done really well. Exo Ghosted won the race, but he's not here today. So these guys have got a good chance, because Exo Ghosted won the race, and he was also doing the Division 1 GPL League and done really well from last week as well. So points to be taken from these guys. HRT Kem Azuri from America in P7. Starting to spread out here. Exo Otoro in the high caliber, also in the medium tyres. HCR Anthony in the high caliber. There's the 2 teammates there. And Damon, that's it, do apologise. Damon has now dropped himself down to P10. Exo CBD has got the fastest lap so far, the Widow 1:19.6. Possibly Damon has made a couple of little errors that he had missed, but looks like he's on the charge again. BP's down to 9th now. Looks like I'm missing a bit of action here, so the 2 teammates, BP and Damon, drop down to P9 and P10. So keep a close eye on these guys, both in medium tyres. Now it's time to... the only way is up for these guys. But maybe they're working together now. So Exo CBD is now 7 seconds clear, with Exo B23 up into P2 now. He is on the soft tyres, as you can see they're starting to wear reasonably quick, which they will do. B23's done 3 laps of 120, so pretty consistent from B23 there. You can see the tyre wear difference, with Ducky Dono still trying to stay in his slip, save his tyres, make them last even longer. Doing a good job there, pulling away from JD Kill Switch in the soft tyres. He's nearly 5 seconds clear with the slower compound, I suppose. So BP went off the track. Unfortunately for him, he went off the track. Or has he gone off again? No, he's still there, but that's why he's dropped down, unfortunately. Didn't get the greatest launch, BP. Slowly lost a few positions at the start there, and then he's gone off the track. Ducky, only medium driver with a good pace at the moment. Yeah, Ducky Dono is doing really well in the medium compounds, staying with B23, whose tyres are wearing quite drastically. So he's doing a good job. Consistent lap so far. The CBD is in the soft tyres, so I would imagine you're probably going to get like this, probably 12 laps. Probably between 10 and 12 laps, I would have thought. But we shall see when they start entering the pits. B23 still doing pretty good, holding off Ducky Dono. He's got the faster tyres at the moment, so see how that strategy lies there. JD Kill Switch still in P4, doing well. Hughley in 5th, Kamazura in 6th, Exo Toro from the Netherlands in P7, just in the middle of only a 2 seconds slap in the middle between Kamazuri and Anthony. He's in the medium tyres, and the two who have sandwiched him here are both in softs, so he'll be pretty happy with his position at the moment on the slower compound. So there's BP there doing lap times of 1:21 with the medium tyres. And Damon's just dropping back in the medium. Damon. Got to get these names right. Do apologise. Right, so let's have a look at the cockpit view of CBD. See how he's taking these corners. Doing consistent laps of 1:19s for the last 3 laps. Just a low 20 for the previous lap just before, so he's got his pace up pretty fast, this guy. Using the soft tyres very nicely. 10 seconds clear now of B23. B23 doing a fantastic job at the moment, but the tyres are starting to get very low, especially the front tyres around this track. Normally it's the rears that go first, I would have thought, but his front left is starting to look pretty low, so a couple of more laps, maybe 1 or 2, we shall see. Might have other tricks up his sleeve. Got to be a bit careful with these cars. Once the tyres get low and you're pushing around these corners, it doesn't take much for the car to snap, and then your race is in massive jeopardy there. As you can see, Ducky Dono, yeah, he's dropped back 2.2 seconds now, but his tyres are still looking good. He can probably do another 5 laps possibly, but we shall see. His lap times have just come down by about a second. It looks like it's the front lefts on this track that are wearing out these tyres very quickly. So BP's tyres, let's have a look at BP's tyres. So he's in the mediums. It's only just over halfway on his front left, so he's doing pretty well with these tyres at the moment. Obviously he's gone off the track, so that would have affected some sort of wear, and he's gone off the track again, and he's hit the wall as well. So this is massive. BP's now down to last position. He's got dirty tyres as well. He's not enjoying these mediums at the moment. Very good wear, IDD. It was commentator's curse. It was indeed, mate. Unbelievable. He mustn't have heard me. He's probably got me on live, I don't know, but I do apologise if it was me, but it wasn't me. I can't drive the car for you, but it was very unfortunate on your end. So Ducky Dono now. So it looks like EXO B23 is pitted. Hughley's gone into pit, and CBD is already pitted, as you can see. So now he's on fresh soft tyres. down into P5. Still got the fastest lap with a 1:19.6, but Ducky Dono is now at P1. Still got a few more laps of wear in his tyres, so see how long he's gonna push. But he's up to P1 now, 6.3 seconds clear of JD Killswitch. Everybody looks slightly spaced out. There's not too much racing going on at the moment, but we do have Arturo. Looks like he's been resetted. He's gone wide off the track and he's been resetted, and now he is spinning all over the place, burning his tyres aggressively, trying to get back, trying to get some grip on the track. He's lost quite a bit of time there. Unfortunate for Arturo. Ken Missouri is now pitted with JD Killswitch. So we've got Elvio Trixinks, Ducky Dono. If he keeps it together with the right strategy, he is definitely in for the win, right? So we've got someone looking out for Ducky Dono. He thinks at this current time, the way he is driving with those medium tyres, up into P1, 11.4 seconds clear of now CBD, who has got himself back up to P2 after pitting. Not sure how long the pit lane is, how many seconds, but at the moment Ducky Dono is doing a good job using these medium tyres to the max here. As you can see, the time's slightly going down here. CBD is already pitted, he's on fresh tyres. Right, so I've been told, so the pit lane is 17 to 20 seconds for the pit, so it looks pretty inevitable that CBD, if these two are going, CBD will regain that P1 position back once Ducky Dono decides to pit, but he will be on fresh soft tyres, so I believe Ducky Dono could then do 2 lots of soft tyres to finish off. And CBD will have to use mediums at some point. So there's the fastest man on track at the moment, CBD with a 1:19.4. Damon is now up to P3, so after a few people's entered the pits now, Damon is up to P3, but he is on the mediums and his tyres are getting very low, so it's not going to be long before he pits, and we'll see where he is going to come out on track after that. There's Arturo, who's made a little mistake on the previous lap there, went off the track, just slightly tapped the wall, and then second spun again trying to get back on the track. AB Ghosted, how you doing, mate? I thought you were meant to be in this race. So B23 down in the P5 now after pitting, but as you can see he's got fresh soft tyres, so he'll be trying to pump in as many 120 laps average as possible, maybe get into the 119s, we shall see. So BP's on the hunt now, he's squeezing past Arturo there. Side by side, he's not giving up, Arturo's not giving up that position so soon, and BP has now got himself half a second penalty. Oh no, Ghosted, that doesn't sound good, mate. I hope you're alright. Hey Maximum, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming on, appreciate it, appreciate it. So there's BP, he's tried to squeeze past Arturo there. But Arturo was defending really well, wasn't giving up there, and now BP's lost another position there. Shoesley gone flying past him, as you can see up in the P6. BP's just starting to have another little wobble. He just got himself back into great position, pushing himself up the grid, and errors are starting to come on in. As you can see, his tyres are wearing very low in his mediums there, and he's just struggling again to keep that grip on the track here, so he will be pitting sooner or later, I'm pretty sure. But in the meantime, the penalty is going to be served, which will allow JD Killswitch to possibly take that P7 position? No, he's just held back there, so BP's managed to hold on to that position. Let's move on to Anthony here. He was in P9 of Kem Azuri, only just under a second behind, so there's a good little race going on between them guys. Right, back up to the top here in P1, Ducky Dono. His front left is getting very low now, and CBD is absolutely taking seconds off him in the last lap or two when I wasn't watching. He was 11 seconds clear, Ducky Dono, and he's now under 4 seconds and still to pit. So as you can see, CBD with the fastest lap already pitted on the fresh soft tyres, and he's caught up massive amounts of time on Ducky Dono there. So I would assume Ducky Dono is ready to pit, but he's not. He's staying out for another. So whether Ducky Dono, he must have gone off the track or something like that, because those times, well, there's 122, 121. But yeah, there's the times, as you can see on the right hand side here. CBD has been pumping in an average of 119 since he's been on the fresh soft tyres. So he's absolutely flying here. And Ducky Dono is struggling to hold on to these medium tyres. He's trying to, looks like he might, I think he might be trying to do 2-stop, but, or 1-stop, sorry. But if softs and mediums are required, I think he's trying to push these mediums a little bit too much. And CBD is now caught up massively. He was 11 seconds ahead when CBD came out the pits. And within 2 laps, maybe? 2 laps? He's right in the tail of Ducky Dono here. On those fresh soft tyres. Or fresher soft tyres. Let's keep a quick eye in cockpit view on CBD. Biding his time now. Waiting for the straight rather than suicidal overtake. Be wise to do so. But B23 still holding out that 3rd position. He's had some fresh tyres recently, so he's two laps into his new soft tyres there. Oh no, you and your dad in the wreck. That sounds shocking, mate. Right, well, a couple of broken bones, but it's not the. That's better than anything else, tragically. So you know, I hope you get well soon, mate. But we do have a new leader now, so CBD has got himself back into P1 there. Absolutely flying, this guy. Ducky Dono's tyres are very, very low now, so I don't know how much longer he's going to hold on to these mediums. So the car is totaled. Oof. Wow. Was it your fault? What happened? So he must be coming into the pit now. There we go. So Ducky Dono has pushed those medium tyres to the max. He's lost a lot of time to CBD. There we go, yeah. He's just entered now. But he's still... Yeah. There we go. B23 looks like he's probably going to come out a couple of seconds in front of Ducky Dono now. Yep, so he's come out quite clear of Ducky Dono just before the last corners. Yeah. So B23 doing a good job there. He's up to P2 and Shoesley now into P3. So Ducky Dono's come out on another set of mediums, so I would imagine, I thought softs and mediums were required, but I think it's just mediums. Well, it must be. Unless he's gonna... don't quite know It looks like he's just doing the one stop, but I wasn't 100% sure on whether softs were required as well. So we'll find out on that. I'm sure someone will tell me. I thought Lucian put up softs and mediums were required, but it looks like he's going for 2 lots of mediums. Ducky Dono. So he's dropped down into, there we go, Nuco. Yeah, exactly, so I'm not wrong. Not wrong. But it does look like he's going for just the one stop Ducky Dono, so we shall find out. But JD kill switch there in P5 with the medium tyres. He should have gone softs, yeah. I mean, he'd done 17 laps on those mediums, and I think his front left was pretty dead, to be honest with you. So I think his softs wouldn't have lasted the last stint, to be honest with you. If he was going to go mediums, then I would have thought he would have gone into the pit the lap before, halfway. So I'm not quite sure what Ducky's doing there. Because now CBD will be able to clear a pit stop, right, and come out ahead. Right, got you. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, but we need to find out whether softs were also required. Because if that's the case, then Ducky Dono, I might get into a little bit of trouble with the FIA, with the league stewards or the racing stewards. But anyway, so BP now into P6 with Damon right on his tail, as you can see, side by side now. Slowly going off the track there. Oh, he's just gone in the pit. Looks like he caught the white line though. He might get himself 3-second penalty if they are on. It looks like he did go flying across the line, so that's another one we'll keep an eye out on when he comes out of the pit there. CBD is absolutely flying, nearly 20 seconds clear of B23. Yeah, just medium required for us. Oh, right, okay. That's fine then, that is fine. So, softs are not required, so he's gone for the one stop then. And possibly pit lane penalties are not on, or he didn't actually cross that white line. Just I was at a funny angle watching the replay and it looked like he went straight across the line, so I would assumed he would have had a 3-second penalty, but he didn't. Softs required for WEC. Right, got you in the after rule check-in. Okay, thank you for that, Nuco. Right, so we've got CBD's come back into the pits now. He's out for another set of mediums here to do the last 12 laps. And as you can see, Ducky Dono is 4.5 seconds behind now. So, pretty good strategy after all. He's got himself back into the mix here then. He should be able to make his medium tyres last to the end. He's done 17 laps on the first set, so he should be pretty okay. So he's got himself in the mix here now. He's going to give CBD a good race towards the end here. So he knows what he's doing. I was just double checking, that's all. Just double checking. I was a bit confused on his strategy from reading rules that were not applied for the SWT league, only for the top tier. So that's fine. He's done everything he's supposed to do. He's got himself a good strategy here, and he's now within 3 seconds to CBD. Oh, well done, Ducky Dono. JD kill switch in the medium tyres. Got himself 10 seconds clear of 4th spot in P3. So be happy with himself at the moment. Whether he can make these mediums last to the end, he's probably going to have to. don't think he's going to want to pit again at this point. Don't think Damon's tyres are going to last these 12 laps. And you've got HCR Anthony in the medium tyres. Looks like he's catching up with Damon as well. So good race going on here with XOB23 also in the hunt. So 3 cars there within the next lap or two. Positions might be changed with those guys. Exo Autoro, after a couple of errors going off the track and spinning off the track, still in P7 with fresh new soft tyres, probably hoping these are gonna last to the end. Tuesday's now down to P8, but he's on fresh medium tyres. Fastest lap still with CBD with a 119.4. So a lot of these guys are doing average 120 laps, 121, with the fastest on track 119.4, as you can see. Kamazuri down in P10, he's just pitted as well, so he's got some fresh soft tyres. So BP and Kamazuri both on soft tyres here, so let's see if you can catch up with BP. His lap times are 121s average when he was on the soft tyres there, so let's see if you can improve on that. So the 2 top guys, P1 and 2, CBD and Ducky Dono, both on medium tyres. Still the time 3.5 seconds, so he's just slowly pulling away again, CBD and Ducky Dono. Well, excellent strategy, different strategy to CBD. He's only pitted once, Ducky Dono, 2 lots of mediums. He's got himself in a fighting chance for P1, but he needs to just slightly up the pace here if he wants to catch CBD. Just dropped half a second probably in the last lap or two there. JD kill switch at the moment, pretty comfortable in P3 there, but he has probably lost 2.5 seconds in the last lap or so. Damon looks like he's slightly catching, but he's definitely going to have to pit again. I think CBD has pitted twice. CBD has pitted twice, so yeah, as you can see there. Oh yeah, hang on a minute, so he's done a 137 on lap 19, then a 131, so there's the one pit there. I think CBD has pitted twice, so he was on a slightly different strategy. He's on RMs now, yeah. I think the last stint he was on softs, so I think he went mediums, softs, mediums, I'm guessing. No, that can't be right. He has pitted twice. Yes, he has pitted ×2 until the end. RS mediums, right, okay, got you. Yeah, he has indeed. So 2 different sets of strategies there between these guys, and only just under 4 seconds between them. But it looks like CBD is slightly faster on these mediums as well. He's pulling away from Ducky Dono now. There's Damon. His soft tyres were ruined and he's pitting for the last time. I assume he's going to come out on softs. If Duck has to use RS, then it's 20 seconds gone. Yeah, no, he doesn't, mate. He doesn't. I was double checking. There were rules for the top tier, so he doesn't have to use soft, so he's just gone for the one-stop Ducky Dono, which has turned out pretty well. But he got himself within 3 seconds of CBD and slowly fading away now from CBD, both in the medium tyres here. It definitely looks like P1 is that little bit faster in the medium tyres, so he's done well with his strategy there, but not quite enough at this point, so he's probably going to hope that CBD is going to have to make a mistake at some point, or he's going to have to pick up the pace. But he looks pretty comfortable in that P2, Ducky Dono, with JD Kill Switch comfortable on P3. Anthony is now up to P4 with medium tyres over halfway worn, and there's JD Kill Switch. He's gone into the pits now with Anthony. Looks like they're going to jump out both on the soft tyres here now for the last little stint, which allows Arturo back up into P3. And I'm pretty sure he's going to try and make these soft tyres last these last 7 laps here. So the fastest lap has not changed since early laps in the early rounds. Still the 119.4 from CBD, who's currently leading the race. B23 finishing off on the medium tyres, with Shoesley getting closer and closer. So let's have a little few corners with Shoesley here from Canada, on the hunt for this P4 position, piling on the pressure of XO B23. Looks like he can get into a slip down this main straight here. He's got a bit of overtake left, whether he's going to use it. He's not quite close enough for his liking to try and make the charge for that P4. B23 got a little bit more overtake than Shoesley, but as you can see, Shoesley getting closer and closer. We're both on the medium tyres here, so same about wear, but he's definitely looking for this overtake here. These two pretty comfortable ahead of JD Kill Switch, 10 seconds clear. There are points to be taken here, guys. Shoesley looks like he's biding his time. And B23 looks like he's just also found a bit of grip and a bit of speed. Just pulled away from that toe zone at the moment. So we'll come back to these guys in a minute. There's JD Kill Switch. BP obviously on the hunt here. Keeps moving up the ladder and then falling back and then moving back up, but he's low on his soft tyres here now, with JD Kill Switch also in the softs, fresh softs as well, so that's good for him. But BP lap times are getting quicker and quicker. He's put in a 119.8 BP, so looks like he's finally found his rhythm towards the end here. Whether he can get that P6 position of JD Kill Switch, we'll come back to these guys in a minute. Damon into P8 on fresh soft tyres. You see 120 mediums, yeah, 120.4 on his previous lap. Kamazori into P9, also on some fresh soft tyres, doing 21s. Position tells them that. Anthony down in the P10 now. All made their final pit strategies. There's CBD. He's got himself a half a second penalty. But Ducky Dono's now dropped back 7.4 seconds, so it's not going to make too much of a difference, unfortunately, for Ducky Dono. Probably needs him to make a few more mistakes yet if he's going to have a fighting chance for that P1. So where we're at, so Arturo looks pretty comfortable there, 8 seconds clear and 18 seconds behind Ducky Dono. He wants to hold on to that podium position there, Arturo. after a couple of mistakes that he's made, but as you can see, his front left tyre is absolutely worn, so whether he's gonna try and risk it for a biscuit and stay out for these last 3.5 to 4 laps, which is asking a lot, but he is 8.6 seconds clear. How is Shoesley doing on B23? B23 obviously doing a good job holding him off. Looks like he's slowly pulling away from Shoesley as well. Just when he got that little bit closer, overtake buttons are being used. B23 saving his. He's done well to pull away from Shoesley and not use any more of his overtake button as it stands. They're doing a good job there, B23. JD kill switch still reasonably comfortable. Looks like BP is starting to struggle now on those soft tyres. His front left is nearly dead. So somewhere down the line, strategy is not quite worked out. I'm sure he doesn't want to have to pit now, coming down to the last 3 laps of this race. But he's being heavily chased now by Damon with pretty damn good tyres. And he's getting closer and closer to BP also. I think BP is definitely going to start struggling, but Anthony and Kemazuri are having a good race here. No one of these guys want to finish last, and it's going to be a good race for the last 3 laps between these guys. And as you can see, Anthony has just made the move on Kemazuri, and his tyres are looking much better as well, and Kemazuri's got no overtake. So CBD 8.7 seconds clear now, with Ducky Dono comfortably in P2. Vittori is comfortably in P3. And the race is on between these guys at this current point, with Shoesley in B23. Tyres looking evenly matched between these guys, but as you can see, B23 still got some overtake left ahead just in case. That will help him defend if Shoesley does get that little bit closer within a second possibly. But as you can see, he's dropped back. He's made a little error there, Shoesley. He's dropped back 3.5 seconds now, so B23 looking pretty comfortable. Got to go, lads. LVO Tricks, thank you very much for watching, much appreciated, and we'll see you soon. So Damon has taken that P7 position off BP, who is struggling. Like, don't forget to click that like button. That's exactly right, LVO Tricks, thank you very much. And BP has struggled like anything. His tyres are completely shot. He's still got 2 laps to go, and he's dropped down into last position now, BP. Unfortunate for this guy. Strategy looked slightly wrong there, and it's cost him dearly. So Kemazuri is up in the P9 now. Anthony on the charge. Can he catch Damon? He's only 4.2 seconds behind. He's in the soft tyres. Damon's soft tyres are looking a little bit more worn than Anthony's, so it's a fair shout. He's under the 4-second barrier now, so that'll be a good race between them two. As you can see, JD Cool switch in the middle. Shoesley's taken P5, which he was already in, wasn't he? So Shoesley just dropping further and further back from B23, who's doing a fantastic job there at the moment. Altura look comfortable in P3. Ducky Dono looks set for P2, and CBD looks set for P1 at this current time. Good average laps from CBD there, with 120s most of the way here in this medium stint. So fantastic drive, fantastic race. Final lap coming now for CBD. Ducky Dono coming across the line now to finish his final lap now. Autora's tyres are absolutely gone, but he's pretty comfortable, so he's not going to pit. He's going to just take it steady. He's got a good 8-second gap on B23, so it shouldn't be too much trouble, but just got to keep on track. No mistakes. No crazy pushing from Autora. And he should hold that podium position there for himself. Done a fantastic job. He's made quite a few errors in this race and still managed to get himself up into the podium position, Autora. So great drive there in the end. B23 is not letting JD Killswitch get anywhere near him now. He looks pretty comfortable in that P4 position, so looks pretty comfortable there. JD Killswitch has got himself ahead of Shoesley, who's made an error, allowed JD Killswitch to take that P5 position on the final lap here. So this is where the race is at the moment. As you can see, CBD has crossed the line and he has won the race, so fantastic work there. Just keep an eye on these guys. Clear in there. Ducky Dono has taken P2 position and completed the race, so well done, Ducky Dono. So there's a little race going on here with Anthony and Damon. So this is the final push. Around the last couple of bends here for Shoesley and JD Killswitch. Exo Autora has taken the last podium position there. B23 in P4. JD Killswitch P5. Shoesley P6. Damon P7. Anthony P8. Kamazuri P9. And unfortunately for BP, it all went wrong with his strategy, unfortunately there. His soft tyre stint at the end there burnt out a little bit too quick on lap 28-29 and could not keep the car on the track for the final couple of laps, and obviously that's affected him massively because he's dropped down into last place. Unfortunate for him. So let's have a look at the final racing results again. So we got P1 from Mexico, I believe. It probably isn't Mexico, but I would just say Mexico. Someone will re-correct me. But Exo CBD with the fastest lap at a 119.4.